really light. Got the machine in the garage here, so let's just have a look at what exactly we have. This is a 1986 Yamaha 4Zinger. It's a 60cc two-stroke. It's obviously a youth four-wheeler, and what makes these things stand out is the body here to make it look like a little truck. I mean, this is just awesome. So the 4Zinger, it was made in '86. They only made these for 1 year. They told us that it's gonna need some carburetor work, so it's currently not running. The kid in me is definitely giddy for this one. So in the back here, this is actually really cool. This is a pull kill switch, and there's a string attached to it. And so what that's for, when your little one is riding around, you can follow behind them, and if they start to go too fast or lose control, you can just pull that kill switch from the back and it shuts down the whole machine. So it's a really cool safety feature for parents to have. And it looks like we just have an off, run, and start. And it is a pull start. Motor turns, feels like we got some compression in there, so that's good. And then I think once it starts, then you just flick this over to run, and then you're ready to go. It's automatic. There's no gear shifter, there's no foot brake, we just have the one brake. It does work. So that's good. It's got a little parking brake here. Duct tape repair here. So we'll probably definitely get a new seat cover for this. And here's the motor. We got the cylinder, the top end. Little bitty two-stroke here. Pretty cool. It's a 60cc. There's a lever. Here we go. The seat comes off. So it's a two-stroke and it's oil injection. This is the oil tank. Looks like we got a full tank of oil in there too. So that's a good sign. Got the gas. Let's get a light, see what that looks in there. I know it's kind of hard for you guys to see. Not too bad in there. Looks like it's bone dry though. These back tires don't look too bad. There's still some tread on them. I don't see any cracking anywhere. But these front ones have definitely seen better days. The tread is worn down on those. Probably end up putting some new front tires on this bad boy. It almost looks like somebody painted this at one point, because we've got, looks like paint chips coming off here. And then underneath the paint, you can see the original plastic where it's weathered here. Down here, and here. All right, let's get these plastics off and have a look at the carburetor. All right, there we go. Alright, let's see if getting this off. Alright. Handlebars are completely off. There we go. All right, so here is our carburetor. This tank off. There we go. tank is off. Let's take this air filter off. It slides right out. Alright, let's take the slide out here. It looks like the choke comes with it. Alright, look at that little bitty thing. Look at this tiny slide. Wow. Back here we're gonna have the oil pumps. It's just a little cover for the oil pump. But then we have, where is it? The line coming out here into the carburetor. So I'm almost positive that is the oil injection line. So we'll disconnect that line and then we just gotta get it off the manifold here and we should be good to go. There we go, get that off. All right, sweet. Carburetor is free. Excellent. Take the slide and choke off. Pull this spring down. There. And then that's cable push up just like that. And then take our spring. And then our choke. This is pretty cool. I've never seen a choke like this before. There we go. Cool. Alright, I am just dying to know what our spark situation is like here, what our plug looks like. So let's get this off. It was on there with a fair amount of tension, decent amount, so that's good. Ooh, whoa. This looks brand spanking new. This doesn't even look like it's been used. And we don't have a dipstick, so let me grab a zip tie. I'm not sure what the level needs to be at. I just kind of want to make sure there's some in there. Oh yeah, there's some in there. Doesn't look bad. Alright guys, let's see here, moment of truth. You think we were lied to about having spark? Seller said we got spark. So let's see. Ooh. I am not seeing spark. I wonder, I think I see a faint spark. Alright, I'm seeing spark. It's not a very bright one, but I do see spark. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It is a little bit. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not, but there's a little bit there. So, all right. Well, we weren't lied to about spark. All right. So now let's move on to compression. All right. Let's see. I think this one should fit. Bingo. That, I guess we'll put that right there. Y'all let me know what we get here. I think we need at least a little over 100 PSI to get this to run. So let's just give her some pulls. Like 75. Let me open the throttle. let's try to see it. So we got about 85, 90 there. All right, let's try putting a little oil down in the cylinder there. Let's see what that does. All right, let's see what that does. All right, guys, we're gonna do another compression test here. And so with the oil in there, if the rings are stuck or just kind of worn out, compression should go up technically, because the oil should kind of help give a little bit of a seal in there. So we should see an uptick in compression if the rings are going bad on us. So let's make sure we got this on tight too. All right, let's see if we can get to 100 this time. Oh yeah, over 100, like 115. Nice. All right, let's dig in to this carburetor here. So let's get these lines off. There we go. There we go. All right, got it off. Well, I guess we'll start with the bowl. See what's going on in there. All right, let's see if we can get this apart. All right, it's gonna be stubborn. All right, guys, I had to put it on the floor and hammer it with the concrete, but we got it. Man, it was in there. Oh yeah. Definite corrosion. See that? All right, let's have a look at our main jet here. Let's get that one off. That wasn't on very tight at all. Oop. Okay, let's see if we can get this pilot out. Wow, that is small. Let me take my glove off. I mean, there's no gas. Look how small that is. All right, let's look at the idle. So, let's do this. Like 1 3/4. Take off the spring. It doesn't look bad. Looks like somebody cleaned this recently. All right, let's look at the air screw. Let's see where we're at here. Like 1.5. There we go. So got the spring. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't look bad either. That there. We'll spray this out with the carb cleaner. We'll take the air compressor and spray everything out, run it through the ultrasonic, spray it with the air compressor again, and then call it from there. So let's go ahead and start doing that, guys. All right, let's see how the petcock is doing here. Still pretty tough. But it's working. So that's good. This is old gas in here too. Let's just do that. It's just regular unleaded gasoline. Alright guys, got the carburetor all reassembled, reinstalled. We have a gas line installed with a filter here. This will just be a temporary gas line, just for test purposes. We know the petcock is working. I put a little bit of premix in here. I think it's about a 20-to-1 ratio, but we're not gonna run the motor for very long until we verify that that oil pump is working. I don't have high hopes for this, but we'll see. We got spark, we got compression, and we just hooked up the fuel, so let's kind of see what happens here. All right, let's give this a try. Ooh! Turn the choke off. All right, let's try a little starter fluid, just a little bit. All right, I think I'm calling it. All right, y'all, so the new carburetor has arrived. Looks like the exact same one. So, let's get this old one off and install the new one. I've got the new slide and choke on. Looks real nice. Also got the new springs on too, and a new gasket. New carburetor installed, got the fuel injection line connected. And before we try to start this up, I want to verify that this is in fact our oil pump. So we'll look at that. And I also want to double check our compression and spark one more time. So we'll do that. Last time we checked spark, the spark did look a little faint to me, looked a little weak. And also the gap here looked a little big. I looked the specs up online what the gap should be, and it said anywhere from 0.6 to 0.7. And it was a little big, so I went ahead and just pushed it down just a little bit. So now 0.6 fits in there really well, and 0.7 is kind of snug. We can't really quite get it in. And then 6.5, nice and snug, right on the money. So we're right in the middle there, 0.65. All right, there we go. It actually looks pretty good. I think it looks a little bit better, actually. Cool, so we'll rock with that. Open the throttle too. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That is awesome. Right there, like 115, something like that. I mean, that's exactly where we want to be. Right on the money. All right, let's check out this oil pump. So, there we go. Just came right off. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it is an oil pump. Huh. Oh yeah, throttle mechanism works too. Good deal. Well, that gives me high hopes that our pump is working here. I wonder if oil will come out from there. Oh yeah, oil's coming out. Cool. Alright guys, we now know that we have good spark, we have good compression, we just installed a brand new carburetor, so our fuel system should be in check, and it looks like the oil pump should possibly be working as it should be. So let's go ahead and try to fire this up again. I got really high hopes this time. Hope meter is just way off the scale. Should start up. Where's the choke? Alright, let's get the choke on. It is on start. Alright. I guess we'll just leave it there for now. Alright, let's try some starter fluid. See what that does. Awesome. That is loud right now. Alright guys, got the muffler off. Let's see. Oh, there's some crud in there. Let's check this one out. Nothing in there. Gas is on. We are on start. Oil pump's working. Added a proper exhaust here. I think it makes it look real nice and mean. Kind of like us, depending on how you treat us. Start. Gas is on. Guys, I've got the paint stripper. I'm gonna pour a little bit here. It's kind of like cake frosting. Same consistency. And we just kind of brush it on. Front plastics are done and reacting. So check this out. The spot that we put on first is already starting to kind of chip off here. That's pretty cool. Check this out. See how that paint just comes right off? That's what this stuff does. All right, y'all, finished the rear plastics. You can already see it's starting to do its thing there. Let's have a look at the front. Not gonna believe this. Check it out. This stuff is coming right off. All right, well, I think that's enough blasting and scraping. I think the rest we can get with a little elbow grease and sandpaper. So we'll let those dry, not too bad. You can definitely see the body work done on this rear fender here. I think we're just gonna try to further improve what was already done here, because they actually did not a bad job there. All right, y'all, I've been at this for a little over an hour now. As you can see, we're getting this cleaned up really nice here. I've got a lot of the grease off of here, a lot of that dirt and crud. A lot of it was just a mix of dirt and grease, kind of like a greasy mud. It was a mix of shop towels, engine degreaser, and WD-40, and just putting in the work of wiping it all down. So that is looking really good. There we go. Got it here. Oh, that was really loose. That's not good. That was pretty loose. All right, cool. So we just got a nut and a washer there. All right, guys, tires are coming off here. Whoops. Well, I guess that's one way to do it. Didn't plan that out very well. There. Feeling it this time. Oh my goodness. I think we're getting it. God, dog. Go. Got it. There we go. Got it. Woohoo! Let's do this next one. All right, guys. New tires. Let's get these on now. Whew. Got it. Got one side. Got it. Nice. All right, guys. Success. Just had to put a little bit of grease on the edge for the air to seal up. And then the rims just popped right into place there. So that's good to go at 15 PSI. Ready to rock and roll. Brand new. All right, one more. All right, guys, my favorite, new seat cover. So we have to get this old one off, and it's just held on by a whole bunch of staples here. So we just got to get these off one at a time. Looks like this is the original seat cover. All right, I think we got it all. Boom, and there we go. All right, let's check out this new cover. Oh, that's nice. It has the corners, so I can pull them over. So yeah, something like that. We'll have to get it all stapled down. So let's go ahead and start doing that. All right, I think we're good. Whoo, look at that. This thing's so light, you can just pick it right up. That paint really makes a huge difference. I mean, that's looking nice and clean. Real clean. What are you doing? Soka's coming to check up on us. What do you think of the frame? What do you think of the frame, Soka? What do you think of the frame? This goes. Guys, I got some filler here. We're gonna try to use to fill in little spaces there. Kind of repair the repair, I guess. This stuff hardens up quick too, so I gotta be fast with this. I'm not trying to really make it look pretty right now. I'm just trying to kind of fill it in, and we'll go back with the sander and clean it up. I think we've got it filled in enough where we'll let this harden, and then we'll go back with the sander and start doing some body work. sprayed it with the hose. I think we're good here. All right, first coat is about done here. So we've got a new silencer in. We've got that installed. We've just got it held on by a couple of these metal clampies and some high heat resistant muffler wrap. And also we had a piece that was busted off here, so we kind of came up with our own little bracket system. So I think that is gonna work out well. All right, y'all, the time has finally arrived. All right, let's do it. Well, here she is, the finished product. I am really happy with the way this turned out. We've been getting non-stop rain today, so it's a little wet. Yeah, check it out. We've got the front hood 4-zinger decal. We've got the Yamaha window screen, yellow, orange, and red side stripes, the 4-zinger decal on the gas tank, and they say shaft here, obviously, for the drive shaft. Then we've got Yamaha on the back and Moto 4. So these are the little brother of the Moto 4. And I think my favorite part here, the front grille decal with the headlights, that is just so cool. That is just a nice touch that Yamaha added there. Really helps change the overall look of the machine here. Got the new seat cover on, says Yamaha on the back, and our bodywork didn't turn out half bad here. Can hardly notice. And that's the idea, I guess. Got the 4-zinger decal on this side of the tank with shaft and Yamaha. And this is really cool. We've got like a little speedometer here with all the warnings and rules and steps to operate and start the machine. And then on the left-hand side, we have a choke label now for the choke. And it kind of gives us just some information on how to start it, what to watch out for, tire pressure, things like that. So that's really cool. Those were both standard back in 1986, as well as everything else you see here. And we got the brand new Sun F front tires straight from eBay. Those are good. We kept the back ones on, those are still good, and we cleaned up the rims on both the rears and the front. Those rims are looking brand new now. Yeah, guys, quite the difference from when we first rolled this machine into the garage. right, guys, well, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it for this one. It's running great, it's sounding great, I think it looks great. I am really, really happy with the way this turned out. These front tires make a huge difference. I can actually feel that we're gripping the road now. It turns a lot better, it's just handling better. I was really surprised at what a big difference those tires made. Silencer sounds nice and poppy. It's not too loud, but your neighbors definitely know what you're up to. And yeah, guys, I don't really know what else to say here other than hope you really enjoyed this 1986 Yamaha 4-zinger. This one was a lot of fun. Hopefully this machine ends up under some lucky kid's Christmas tree this year. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, guys, thanks for the likes, the comments, the subs. Keep them coming, and I'll keep the projects coming. And until next time, y'all, peace. Take it easy.